Thank you, Mr. Brown. Ms. Rochelle?
Thank you, Mr. President. First off, excellent presentation, absolutely excellent. The effort and the information provided is what the community and all of Caddo Parish needs to hear. They need to understand everything that's gone into this to get us to this point to actually bring something and present. This is not the first time that this board, and because I feel like the public in general and that some of the news media thinks, oh my gosh, this school board is just now saying this. That is not the case. Our superintendent, Dr. Goree, has involved every single one of these board members every step of the way through this process. So we're not just getting this for the first time. And I think some of the news media has just kind of skewed it like, oh my God, look, they're just seeing it for the first time. And that's not the case. Our superintendent has brought so many people to the table. This superintendent right here involves more people and brings them to the table than I've ever had with any other superintendent in the past. And he should be a and when he says, you know, we're open, an open book, he means it. I'm telling you, there's not anything here that's been trying to, even to be disguised in any form or fashion. With that, I just want to compliment you, okay? And now, 1 year ago, this month, Dr. Goree and I, we had to have it was our first opportunity to actually sit down as he had joined or become our superintendent. And it was our first long-term, very core conversation that we had with one another. He wanted to know what my thoughts were. I wanted to know what his thoughts were. And the only thing different in this proposal right here, and I know Ms. Bell will be glad to hear this, is I actually felt at that point in time the school was needed in Greenwood. This proposal has addressed everywhere that you and I actually, I suppose you recall the conversation we had, but this addresses all of it. And I'm just thrilled with this. The information as far as taxes, you know, and trust me, as a real estate broker, as a real estate investor, I have heard all of the complaints, the concerns, and the issues with our property tax millages. I've heard them. I pay them. I grumble as much as anybody else, I'm sure, on this board or in this city for property taxes. I have to pay them. This is what we have. We don't charge incredible sales taxes. We're 25% lower than the bulk of the school districts in the entire state. We're 25% lower in sales taxes. I can argue the other direction, but I'm just going to leave it. This is where we are. We manage our money. We've saved over $5 million since I've been on this board. Just through our money management, we've saved over $5 million in refinancing. That's what people need to know. I really do get tired of the news media or maybe one person or one group of people saying, oh my God, look at the school board. Let me tell you what, you show me any other governmental body in Caddo Parish and or Bossier that has saved the amount of money that this school board has saved over the past 10 years. And it's not there. We've done, and I have to pat Mr. Lee on the back as our CFO. He knows what he's doing. And he does a really good job, and I appreciate that. I'm glad to see that we're expecting growth in North Caddo. And we're going to be addressing it. I'm more pleased, okay, if we're going to expect growth in Southeast Caddo. It's still going. But what we're addressing out there is not really all of the expected growth. We're just getting caught up with what's happened over the past 15 years. Now, that's all we're doing. It's been 15 years since we should have had a school out there. So we're not building with the hope that people are going to be out there. They've been there for a long time. Very pleased with that.